Welcome back to my contribution of the great guitar build-up of 2021. I'm Peter of PJ Woodworks from Sweden. And first I gotta send out a big thanks to everyone who supported this channel. All of you who liked and subscribed and commented. I really thought that I was gonna get 10, 15 views or something like that. But getting this response, it's quite overwhelming, at least in my humble opinion. So thank you everyone. And in the last episode 2 of this series, I told you I was gonna make a neck in this episode. I forgot something. I need to close the box before I do that. I don't know if I need it, but I want to do that to see that the guitar is coming together. Why I was so eager to make a neck is because of this. I found this laying around. It's a plum tree. It used to be a plum tree, and I cut it in half and made a book matched plank out of it, and it was laying around. And I found it, and I thought, well, this is gonna be a great fretboard. So I thought, well, let's make a neck so I can see how it turns out, because I think this is gonna be a beauty. But before we do that, in this episode, we're gonna need to close the box. So let's close the box and welcome back, everyone. And the way I do that is I just run a nail. Don't know if that's the way to do it, but that's how I do it. And then to secure it, and I just bite that one off like so. So it won't fit. And then do it like this. I hope to do it like that, and just align it correct, and 3 millimeters there. And then I just push that down, and I hear it. And I do this again, like that. Line it, and we'll take one more of these. And just and if I've done it correctly now, there should be a mark on the other side. I know where it should go. Yep. This could very well be the last time you get a chance to make this look beautiful. And some nicks here and there, and we gotta live with that. But I sand it down to 400 grit. As they say, what you do on one side of the wood, of the piece, you should do on the other. So let's sand it down. And now, finally, time for the glue up process. And you have to check everywhere. That is. It's good, yeah. Seems to be looking good. For the first video, it's almost 1,000 views in 2 weeks' time. And very nice comments. And when it came to the key harp, I have to say, as for the key harp, I should say, I still believe it's going to be key harp, but I really don't know, because I ain't got the knowledge. But if anyone out there got the knowledge, if it's a key harp, please let me know. Find the notch over there. There you have one. Oh. Revealing time. So, that's a word I use a lot, I've heard. And we have half a box. All right, boys and girls, it's the moment you all been waiting for. It's story time again. Do things always go as planned? Let's see. In October, November, something like that, last year, I was making an archtop. A lightweight archtop with a very wide spruce for top, and Swedish alder for back and sides, and even curvings are out of alder, and it weighs close to nothing. And it came that time when you should route the bindings, and that's something that scares me a bit, because things can happen. But I started with this one. Everything turned out great. And I flipped it and I made the other one also, and I was very, very happy, and it all seemed to turn out the way I wanted it to. And then we're gonna have some purflings. So I changed the route a bit, and I'm going to show you. Right here. Everything worked out until here is, I don't know if you can see, it's 2 millimeter gap, something like that. That's why routers scare me. Maybe I make a great guitar out of this anyway, because it sounds, I think it's gonna sound amazing. It's gonna give some really serious feedback, and I really do like that. While making this one, this is attempt number 2. So while making that one, and here is attempt number 1. And I have this wonderful thickness machine. And I say, yeah, I have machines, and machines are wonderful. Thought hand playing, no. Let's use machines. So I was gonna thickness this one with a thickness in sander, and I thought to myself, I have machines, and machines are great, and I can do anything with machines, and you know. And I put it through a sander, and sometimes it's not even your fault. A couple of years back, I was making my second Archtop. I had bought very, very nice spruce, 4 grade, or what it's called, grade 4, you know, AAA or something like that, quadruple A, really, really nice spruce. And when I was scalloping this, it started to bend, it started to bow. And I used every trick in the book, and disaster. But I keep it, because maybe someday, I thought maybe someday I make a guitar with a racing line. And I'd like to have in race cars. Maybe that would be really, really cool. But until then, I keep it. So, back to guitar building. To make some French polish, and I have this super fine recto, something like that. And what I've heard is very, very important with the measurements of this. It's almost magic. But then again, I usually don't know what I'm doing, so I just try it out. What can go wrong? Not much. While waiting for the shellac, I will take away this edge. I do that with well, these are my friends, so why not? Here I am drawing the F-holes. I've already done that one, and now for the second part, the upper half of the guitar. And here's the design, but I don't think these will hold, so I Actually, I'm gonna glue something here, like some wool or something. What do I have? Yes, I have this cheesecloth, and I think that will do fine, just to keep it from breaking. So let's see. Adding water to the top can't be that good, but I guess I should have a roller, shouldn't I? But this seems to work as well. And there you go. It's been a couple of days and the glue is dry, and I believe this will make it hold. So before doing anything, I gotta take away the excess. Is that a word? Excess. I'm gonna make a pad for the French polish. It's just ordinary cheesecloth, I believe it's called. I'll make a pad and then just drop it and twist it a bit. And now let's see. As I mentioned, I've learned that what you do on one side, you should also do on the other side of a wood. If that's true or not, I don't know, but it won't do any harm to do that. And for this one, I think I'm gonna use a brush, a paintbrush, actually. Yeah, that's the way to do it on this side. The inside isn't as important as the outside, but it's important. So I make try to make it shine a little bit anyway. But mainly it's because of I don't want moisture into this blanks, into the top and back, not even from the inside. So and the F holes, here goes nothing. One very important thing is to sign the guitar on the inside. It's my name, it's the year, and it says the great guitar build off. And this is guitar number 6 I'm making. So, and it will be seen from the outside. So before gluing it, don't forget. This contraption I made a couple of years ago, and it's for routing the binding channels. I've seen it online and it cost a fortune to buy, so I made it myself. But I need to get these square, and I'm always scared when I'm gonna do this. So I would rather do it by hand if I knew how, but all right. Yes, let's do it. Seems to be working nice. And I believe it worked. And what I do now is I center things. I've got the center line, and I got the center line okay on. Now we're going to drill exactly the same way as we did on the back side. And then I use these small nails. I know that won't move. And I do the same here. Here is I'm gonna try to find out a way to close the box. Always do a dry fit, they say. And finally, I did it. A dry fit, and it was needed because I needed more screws. But now it's time to glue this monster together. Yeah. This is when the guitar actually becomes a guitar. What I don't like is that you can't see if you have too much glue on the inside. And that annoys me, because I don't want ugly glue squeeze out in too much on the inside. And if you can't see it, you can't do anything about it. Then again, if you can't see it, who but me is going to be annoyed? And now, yes. And location pins. Yeah, I'll take that there. And that there. Like that. And this time it's not a dry fit. Have I told you I said to one of my sons that Dad is gonna make a YouTube video and it's going to be an overnight sensation. And he watched it and he said, Dad, when you're speaking, you sound like one of my old teachers. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm not sure I want to sound like a school teacher, but if I do, well, there's nothing much I can do about it, because they taught me how to speak like this back in school, so what can I say? I'm not sure this is needed, but as I said, you can't have too many clamps. And this is and here we have the favorite moment of making a guitar. It's unclosing the box. Should it be opening the box? I don't know. And to see how it worked out. If everything worked out, or if we're gonna scrap this one. No, we're not gonna scrap it. But it's one of my favorite moments. Anyway, so here it's taking away the pins. Save the pins and yeah. And we have a box. We have a box without any gaps. Yeah. It sounds great. This is gonna sing, yeah. I do have earring protection, and I'm gonna use it because now we have a sound box. So, time for some binding. And again, I'm drawing these pencil lines with arrows where to start. And to do this there, go downhill everywhere, prevents tear out. Let's hope it works. Almost like it was staged for the story time. Do things always turn out the way we wanted? Now, while routing the purfling channel, the router bit slipped right here and made quite a big mess. So I decided to buy myself a real purfling cutter with a knife. But until then, I'll try to fix this. So what I can do is make this top thinner, because I really made this top quite thick. And hopefully I can do it. But what I'm gonna do, this is gonna take some time, so what I'm gonna do is end this episode with a cliffhanger. So see if I can do it in the next episode of this guitar building extravaganza. So for the next time, until the next time, have a nice life, and I'll see you. Click like, subscribe, and thumbs up and all that. And we'll see you next time.